Hi, I'm Tom Tax Lawyer, and today I'm on the IRS's website. And I just had a question about innocent spouse relief eligibility. I want to see if my client's eligible for innocent spouse relief. So let's see what the IRS says here. Let's see if they have any sort of helpful tool. Well, look, their top recommendation is innocent spouse tax relief eligibility explorer. Now let's take a look and see what's going on here. All right, so let's see. We got some tax information for innocent spouses. We got some different types of relief. But if I don't really want to read too much, why don't I just take a quick quiz? You must meet certain conditions. So let's see if we qualify for relief. Unfortunately, you're not telling me anything I don't know, IRS. Things don't always end happily ever after. And if it hasn't ended happily ever after, the IRS wants to help. Alright, so let's see if the IRS can help us here. Did you file a joint tax return, and is the IRS trying to take your refund to satisfy your spouse's other obligations? No, that's not what's going on here. We're here to talk about innocent spouse, and what that means is that we filed a joint return with our spouse, and either the IRS came back and audited us, or the IRS came back and they're just looking for money that wasn't paid with the return. So no, that's not what we're here for. That would be called injured spouse, but that's not what we're here for. All right. Did you and your spouse or former spouse file a joint federal income tax return? Yes. Yes. That's why we're here seeking relief from joint and several liability, because we filed a joint return. Yes. Did the IRS audit the joint returns, and did the audits result in additional tax attributable to your spouse, such as unreported income or incorrect deductions? Now, what this question is getting at basically is, are we going to branch off and look at one of the traditional innocent spouse variations, or are we going to look at equitable relief? I could go through those other questions, but I want us to get to the equitable relief page anyway, so let's just assume that this is a case where there was an underpayment. In an underpayment case, you're only going to be looking at equitable relief, which is 6015F, which is the most liberal set of standards anyway. There's no reason why you should be trying to qualify under the other ones. You shouldn't be getting in an argument with the IRS over that. The easiest path to relief is equitable relief. So let's just say anyway that the IRS didn't audit us. This is about underpayment. Was it paid in full? Let's say it wasn't paid in full, because you know what? I already can tell you what they're going to say if we say it was paid in full. They're going to say, because it was paid in full, you don't qualify for any relief. But here's the thing. Even if you thought it was paid in full at the time, clearly the IRS is either saying one or two things. You were either audited, and that remains outstanding, or the tax return wasn't paid in full at the time it was filed. So let's say no, even though maybe you didn't know that it wasn't paid in full. Now the IRS is going to say, are we trying to collect any taxes from you? And yes, you are. That's why we're here. That's why we're filing for innocent spouse relief or considering it. It's because the IRS is trying to collect from us, whether or not it's taking a refund, whether or not it's levying a bank account, garnishing wages. It could just be threatening letters. It doesn't matter what it is. They've tried to collect the balance due. Yes. Somehow they have tried. Yes. Oh, equitable relief again. Here the IRS is telling us some of the different things that they'll consider with equitable relief. Wow. Those are some of the factors it says, but then it says, do you believe that your situation meets the above requirements? Do you believe that your situation meets the above requirements? Well, no, not all of them. I mean, I wouldn't suffer a financial hardship. It's just unfair. There was no audit, so I don't know what you mean about items changed in an audit. Did I think my spouse would pay all the taxes on the original return? I guess. I hoped they would. I thought they would. I didn't really have access to the finances, so you know what? I don't know that I could say that I thought my spouse would pay the taxes. I just assumed that they were taking care of it. Is that really the same thing? I'm not sure. Well, I mean, looking at all of these above supposed requirements, I don't think my situation meets those. So I'm going to say no. I don't qualify for relief. Oh no. Oh no. But let me tell you something. This is why we don't rely on a survey on an IRS website to tell us whether or not we qualify for innocent spouse relief. If you have a question about a joint tax liability and you think that it would be unfair to hold you liable for your spouse's tax problems or your ex-spouse's tax problems, then what you should do is you should get on the phone with a professional. And if you have any questions about this or any other tax matter, and I assume that that's probably why you've watched this video till the end, if you have any question about this or another tax matter, I encourage you to pick up the phone and call me. I answer questions like this every day, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. And you can give me a call at 860-484-3529. That's 860-4-THE-LAW. And you can find me on the web. I'm Tom Tax Lawyer, Tom Groth. I'm a Connecticut attorney, admitted in U.S. Tax Court, and I'd be happy to take a look at your case for you and give you a real evaluation of where you stand in terms of whether or not you might qualify for innocent spouse relief, including equitable relief, whether or not you're eligible. So, thanks for tuning in, and please do give me a call if you have any questions. Thank you.